Thank you, Brian. Many of you have followed the news recently, in the recent weeks, and none of you will be surprised that I'm the one who's very encouraged about the great strides that the current administration in Washington, D.C. is making in building a better future for our two great countries, the United States of America and the Russian Federation. This outcome may seem very natural to all of us today, but I don't want you to forget, by the same token, just how much effort and dedication were required to get to this point. I cannot help but recall how few people, even most recently, saw these two countries as foes, not allies, and how courageous and persistent others had to be to convince them to follow the suit and put the Cold War behind us once and for all. There is a number of individuals in the world that cannot be mistaken for anyone else and do not need an introduction no matter where they go. Out of those, there is a mere handful that enjoys such recognition for their good deeds benefiting the humankind. Out of that handful, there's definitely one whose contributions to building a hopeful, friendly, and lasting relationship between the United States and Russia simply cannot be measured. The future prospects of the United States and Russia collaboration would never be the same if it weren't for Senator Hart's hard work and determination, not just in recent weeks, but over many, many years that made this day today possible. It is my distinct pleasure and privilege to welcome a friend of many of us in this club, Senator Gary Hart, to this stage.
Irina, thank you very much. President Thornton, Irina, ladies and gentlemen, it is once again a pleasure to be with you, and I was thinking on the way over, I have had so many opportunities over the years, both in office and since then, to speak to this club that either I am one of your favorite speakers or the default speaker in case the real speakers don't show up. In any case, I expect it's the latter, but in any case, I'm, as always, very happy to be here and take the opportunity to thank you, Denver Rotary, on behalf of your entire organization for the incredible work this far-flung organization does, not only in this community, but worldwide. About 3 weeks ago, I wrote a piece for the Denver Post that I'm sure most of you would not have seen. And it began with a quote from a book called People of Paradox, one of the best books I think ever written about American politics. And one of the sentences in the book was in the opinion piece in the Denver Post. And it was written by the author, a man called Michael Kamen, professor of political science. And in this book, he said, "We, Americans, believe that our government is weak, stupid, overbearing, dishonest, and inefficient. And we also believe that government to be the best in the world and would like to offer it to others."